balita ko nung in-announce nung Monday ni Vice President, abay nagkakaguluhan ang political establishment. Lahat nag-meeting. Ano ba itong ibig sabihin? Bakit ganito? Yan ang sinasabi nila. Wala na ang Duterte. Spent force na yan. Alam mo, tumahimik nga lang si PRRD. Nagkakagulo sila.
Lalo na pag nagsalita.
Magsalita pa. Diba? Yung sinasabi ng mga ito spent force ay hindi ko kako alam kung anong ibig sabihin nila na spent force. Kasi ang alam ko si Speaker 180,000 ang boto sa isang distrito sa Leyte.
Klaro.
Ngayon, ang tanong ko, ngayon, kung sabihin ni VP Duterte, ay sa Leyte ako tatakbo, hindi ba magkakagulo kayo? That doesn't stop her from doing that. She can, file residency and register as a voter there. So anything is possible. The point is, she made that announcement.
Yeah.
And that should be telling to all politicians who have been, abandoned the Dutertes.
Correct. Ma'am,
There will come a day.
gusto naman namin, ma'am, na humaba pa ang ating talakayan. Very interesting. Maraming nanonood at nakikinig po sa talakayang ito. Pero we will give the final question to Ma'am Lorraine and then we will invite you in another schedule.
We should have another round, Ma'am Maludo.
Galing.
Professor, what I know about the Vice President is that her passion is public service. No, I don't think anybody can question that. No, very, very clearly. And I think that what really moves her, to stay on and to be tenacious is not personal ambition or anything like that. We've seen it. That's the Duterte brand. It's really public service, wag ka magnanakaw, etc. Diba? So I'm sad that that it has come to this, that puro politika ngayon, because we do know now that yung serbisyo ang nawawala sa taong bayan. Di po ba? So in the end, parang kasi I heard you say kanina, no, na si President like this, like that, no, and is it Martin Romualdez, is it Lisa Araneta, etc. No, so in the end, parang for me, and I want you to comment on that, is that I will always the buck will stop with the president. Whatever happens, it will be that nobody stuck a gun to his head. He asked for our vote, and therefore siya yung sisigilin natin whatever happens, if it's Martin Romualdez or his wife or etc. Diba? In the end, for me, in my mind, because I was also trained in the Duterte School of Good Governance, it will be the president who is accountable to the Filipino people. And whatever happens here, whatever we're seeing, you can say, oh, maybe it's Martin Romualdez, that's just moving for me. What I see now is the president.
Ma'am,
Who wants the people's initiative, etc.
Ma'am, dugtong doon sa final question namin, 30 seconds lang. Please give your opinion to this. Ang ganitong uri ng talakayan at yung last question ni Ma'am Lorraine, are we treading into the perspective of the administration na ang ganitong pagtatalakay ay destabilization? And are we on that level na kapag tinalakay natin ang governance, fitness and capability and competence to govern, at sa sinasabi ni Ma'am Lorraine na nakikita ngayon ng taong bayan na tinatanong nila kung fit and competent to govern and go on ang presidenteng ito batay sa mandato, do you think are we trading doon sa sinasabi ni Ma'am Lorraine, veering away from the people's good citizens duty to advocate good governance and become partner of the state and government? Or are we now towards destabilization? Ipaliwanag mo ito, ma'am, sapagkat yun ang pagtingin ng mga nasa kapangyarihan ngayon, ang lahat na nagtatanong at naghahanap ng good governance and accountability ay mga destabilizers ang kanilang kategorya. Ma'am.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan. Number one, hindi ako destabilizer kasi ako'y tumulong sa kampanya noong 2022. Pangalawa, ayaw ko ng extra-constitutional. Dahil nasubukan natin yan at ang bayan ang naghihirap. Pangatlo, ang pagpitik ay ekspresyon sa demokrasya.
Tama.
Democracy defends the minority. No? Without the minority voice, there is no democracy.
Absolutism.
There is authoritarianism,
Tama.
there is dictatorship. Right now, what I know is we are under a democracy because we just had an election in 2022. Number 4, is it a national security threat? Talking about my country about the government that rules my country, I don't think that is a national security threat. I didn't say down with whatever. No, we are talking. This is part and parcel of democracy, and I think they should be broad enough in terms of their thinking to determine whether one is destabilization or one is just love for country.
Correct. Claro.
Can
Well
I ask,
said.
Can I ask just one last question? Because you presumed what your presumptions don't hold water anymore, because Malu, you said this is now a democracy, but what have we experienced? We've experienced the cold hand of authoritarianism, and for the first time in my whole life, I have felt the clamping of my freedom of expression that I have never in my entire life felt, not even during the first Marcos times. And as you know, no, SMNI is facing all these charges, arbitrary, illegal, and it's really just to clamp down. And so I take that view. No, that's the sad part about what is going on right now, and that is the truth.
Mamalo, your final reaction
Yes.
to that? Yeah.
Well, until we are all jailed and we are all stopped from saying what we are saying today, we should remain saying and keeping our voice.
Yes.
Because at the end, bayan nito, leader lang sila na nahalal.
Yes.
Tama.
At sa nangyari kay Presidente, si Vice Presidente showed that she can turn her back from it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In a land that is dark, there is that shining spot where our Vice President said, I had enough, I can turn away from this position.
Yeah.
So, sa akin, napaka-telling yun. Kasi walang gusto magsalita eh.
Yeah.
Yung Senado, okay, si SMNI, the fact that you are still airing in whatever format,
Yeah.
tells me, kahit sinusuntok-suntok ang demokrasya, nandito pa tayo. The fact that we can exchange our thoughts and say our piece. Hindi ko alam kung pagbaba nito, may tatawag na naman sa akin.
Most likely.
Pero, ang sinasabi ko parate, bring it on. Dahil nanggaling ako sa martial law. I was a martial law baby.
Yeah.
Hindi ako nakatakot sa kung anong gusto niyang gawin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ang kapangyarihan, Mamalu, Professor Malu Tikia, taong bayan, ang nagtatakda niyan. Ang mga presidente ay incidental. Ang pamamahala at ang kapangyarihan at otoridad ay sa kamay ng mamamayan, delegated only and represented by by those who are elected. But they are not the sovereign. The people is the real sovereign.
Yan.
Maraming salamat, Ma'am Malu.
Para dun sa mga nagsasabi na puro kayo salita, hindi ba kayo naaantig sa ating mga salita? Hindi ba nagagalaw yung puso nyo? Hindi ba kayo nagagalit? Yan po ang umpisa ng pagbabago. Yung galit, yung inis natin, yung tama na. Kapal na ng mukha ninyo eh. Gusto nga lang natin mabuhay ng matiwasay. Maayos, hindi tayo pinakikialaman. Anong gagawin ninyo sa amin? Nanakawan nyo kami ng nanakawan, kaya tumataas ang presyo ng pagkain. Hindi ba pag nanakaw yung may solusyon doon sa sa legislature o may solusyon doon sa ehekutibo para hindi ninyo ginagawa? Trabaho ninyo yan. Pag hindi ninyo ginawa yung trabaho nyo, ninakawan nyo lang kami ng pera at oras. Oras na binabayaran namin. Di ba kayo naaantig? Di ba kayo napilitang gumalaw? Oo, gusto natin gumalaw. Pero ito ang kailangan mapaintindi natin sa ating mga kababayan na sumusobra na sila sa pangloloko nila sa atin. 2 taon, ang bilis natin natauhan. Sabi ni Bea, mas matalas ang statements mo ngayon na wala ka sa karambola. Actually, matagal na yung mga talas ko na statements. Pero dito ko po ginagawa. Sabi ni Sotico, I can't help but compare PRD and PBBM's first few years. During PRD's time, aside sa usual politics, prominent ang pinag-uusapan ang mga tectonic actions ng gobyerno. Now, parang mema. In fact, Sabi ni Pistica, yes, enough is enough. Okay. Ayun, sabi ni Carl Lelele, sili at onion hoarding, daming mischief sa agri. Totoo yan. Tapos bakit parating ang dami-dami nating assistance to, subsidy for, at chuchu, ganyan, maabot ba? Umaabot ba? Bakit hirap na hirap? Sa ilang taon na tayong nagbibigay ng ayuda sa ating mga magsasaka, bakit hirap na hirap pa rin sila? Inaayos nyo ba yung problema o naghahanap lang kayo ng paraan para may dumikit na pera sa palad ninyo?